Ortega! Ortega! Take him and make him like my other little pet.
Hey YouTube, Film Geek here, and today I'm talking about the 1964 cult classic, Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Gave Up on Living and Decided to Become, messed it up. Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Stopped Living and Became a Bunch of Mixed Up Zombies. Hey YouTube, Film Geek here, and today I'm talking about the 1964 movie that's YouTube, Film Geek here, and tonight I'm here talking about the 1964 movie, The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Gave Up on Living and Became a Bunch of Mixed Up Zombies. Yes, it really took me that many times to get it out of my mouth. This movie holds the record of not only being one of the worst films ever made, but also one of the longest movie titles in the history of Hollywood. There, right there, DVD, alright? That's the name of the movie. What is The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Gave Up on Living and Became a Bunch of Mixed Up Zombies? Well, it sure as hell isn't a zombie movie. This movie was marketed as the world's first monster musical. This movie was directed by Ray Dennis Steckler and also starring Ray Dennis Steckler. However, he went as Cash Flagg for some reason for his acting credit. Ray Dennis Steckler was a very interesting guy. He did a lot of low-budget horror and a little bit of the pornography, too. His biggest budget film he ever made was The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Gave Up on Living and Became a Bunch of Mixed Up Zombies. I'm not going to say that title again. For some reason, he went by the name Cash Flagg. Whatever. Not like this movie makes any sense anyways. So, what is this movie about? Well, that's a good question. I've watched it since I was really young, and I still really can't tell you what this movie is about. I'll try. Okay, our film starts off in a carnival with the fortune teller and Madam something or other, and she's reading the fortune of a local guy who comes in who's an alcoholic or drunk or something.
Come on, give me a little.
Go away.
You shouldn't have done that.
The drunk guy turns her down because he finds her hideous because she has this mole. Okay, I mean, a mole, whatever. Alright, so anyways, to get back at him, this gypsy decides to throw acid in his face.
So big, I made you laugh.
That's what she does. Now, there is no explanation to what's going on at the beginning of the movie. It just kind of happens, and then we meet our heroes. Our hero or villain or whatever, I'm not sure. But Ray Dennis Steckler and his friend are hanging out, both of them bragging about how great it is they're a bunch of slackers who do nothing and have never really held down real jobs or anything like that. So, these two go over eventually and pick up the girlfriend, and Jerry's our main character here, goes over and picks up his girlfriend. A lot of this film takes place at a carnival. More importantly, it takes place at some club inside the carnival, or where the Hoochie Coochie Girls are. Now, if you're not familiar what a Hoochie Coochie Girl is, it's a fancy name for a stripper at a carnival. Hoochie Girls put a spell on Jerry after they do a bunch of really bad choreography numbers, and it puts a spell on him, which causes him to go in front of the hypnovisor, which is literally just a spiral going around and around and around. Blows Jerry's mind, and he becomes an unhinged psychopath on a murdering spree. In the course of it all, the gypsy throws acid in Jerry's face. So anyways, and what I mean by the fact that there is no zombies in this movie, what we think are zombies aren't really zombies. They're just victims of the gypsy, of men who she's tried to get in bed with, but they didn't like her because of her ugly mole, so she threw acid in their face, like you do. This movie has been featured in both MST3K 3000 in 1997, and it was also featured on Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs in 2004. The DVD that I actually have right here has a commentary by Joe Bob Briggs, which is brilliant, I must say. The thing about this film that's really interesting is that this was the movie that no one believed existed. Before there was VHS or any kind of video whatsoever, no one believed this movie was real. Each thing that was talked about in circles, but no one really knew was out there. And then all of a sudden when video came out, boom, there it was. I first became aware of this movie pretty early in the 90s, back before the internet. We had a little thing called the BBS, the Bulletin Board System, and it was pretty much what you said. You just put stuff. It's all you did. You'd ask questions or something like that. It was kind of like a really primitive chat room. I finally located it at a local ma-and-pa video store, and even the people who owned the video store didn't even know they had this movie. In fact, they just let me buy it. They said they would sell it to me for the rental price because they didn't even know it was sitting back there. So that's how I came across this movie. Do I like this movie? Yeah, yes I like this movie. Why do I like this movie? Because it's terrible. To the it's so bad it's good category. This is not freaking Shakespeare. With his largest budget of $38,000, that's right, this is what we got. The world's longest title to a movie whatsoever. This movie is fun. It is silly. This is a movie you sit around with your friends and you goof on, you make fun of, you riff it. That's what this film is for. This is not fine cinema. This is a fine example of a director just saying, hey, what the hell, throw it in. Why not? Thank you again, folks, for watching The Film Geek. I hope that I gave you something to think about. So I'm going to start doing some more of these cult film reviews. You know, if you have any ideas, if you have any cult films that you would like me to view, maybe you think I haven't seen it, go ahead and shoot me a message, give me a comment. You can also find The Film Geek on Facebook. Go ahead, look me up on Facebook, leave me some comments, let me know what's going on. Maybe, again, leave me some suggestions for some films that you love. These goofballs, so bad they're good. Of course, I've seen The Room, so let's leave that one off the table, okay? Try to give me something good. Try to stump me with the best that you have. Let's see what you got out there, folks. So thanks again for watching The Film Geek. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to keep watching movies, folks, because you know I'm gonna.